Well, I tried to adjust my screen just now and I cut the program completely off. I was trying to adjust the screen so you guys could see my sweet little girl, Bailey, Kaydyn Bailey. I named her Kaydyn, Kaydyn, and then Bailey, Bailey. Her name was Bailey. I readopted her, but I had promised that I would do a reevaluation on this doll, or on this baby. She's very heavy, and I'm sort of new with the reborn scene. So I got her at a really good price, and she came with a lot of clothes and some other little things that she had already had with her other mommy before I got her. And she's very heavy. So, and I really love her. And when I did my first evaluation on her, or my first review, I guess you could call, I was a little bit disappointed because her head, when it comes forward, she's fine, but back, she really loses a lot of her strength in her neck when she looks back, and she's kind of floppy. And for the size that she is, I feel like she's a little too floppy. Now, her head going forward and side to side doesn't really bother me because it kind of makes her look cute, and she kind of looks like she's posing. You know, actually interacting, even though I know she's not real. But the backward thing really bothers me. And when you sit her down, her shoulders kind of hunch up a little bit, like she's kind of doing like this with her neck. So I think she needs a little more stuffing. Well, anyway, the lady that made her, I contacted her, and her name is, let me get my lies straight. Her name is Marie oh my goodness, I'm distracted. Marie Deets, sorry. Oh, I actually got another message on the computer just now. So I was trying to read it while I'm talking, and I'm just not a multitask person. Anyway, as you can see, she is absolutely adorable. And I just recently changed her into this adorable little outfit that she has on. And anyway, this lady that made her, I contacted her because, okay, the lady that I bought her from, when I purchased her, because she's so heavy, the shipping was very, very expensive. I thought, you know, because this doll weighs a ton. And then she had like a bunch of stuff in the box as well that came with her that she already possessed prior to my being her new mommy. So her other mommy had some cute things that she sent along with the doll, or with the baby. So the box became an issue as far as weight, for me anyway, when it comes to trying to take this baby and send her, say, to someone who can repair her. So I contacted Miss, what did I just say? Marie Deets. Yes, she was very sweet, and she actually gave me her phone number. And my question to her with this baby was, does she have grit or rocks, or what's inside of this baby? And she assured me that no, she did not have that inside of her, that she did not do that. Now, I know it probably kind of slightly offended her a little bit, but you know, I'm new to all of this reborn thing. I don't really have a lot of experience. I just started collecting these babies. And she was, like I said, she was already owned by someone else prior to my purchasing her. And she is really just adorable. And I don't know why I wanted her. She just looked cute on the site. And I thought, well, and the price was right. And she also had a lot of stuff that came with. So I went ahead and ordered her. And like I said, when I did the review on this doll, when I got her, her hair was, you know, just like sticking up everywhere. It was a mess. And I conditioned it. I washed her. I conditioned her hair. And I cleaned her up, which she wasn't bad. She wasn't dirty or anything like that, but she just, you know, her hair was just a mess, I guess, from being in the box and whatnot. But anyway, I had to clean her up, and I did her hair, and I had to do that to make her my own. And I also I washed all of her clothes and put my fabric softener, which is my smell, on my reborn baby, because that's just what I do. I want my reborn babies to reflect the things that I like, which is the scent and the feel of the baby. And I like their hair to be fixed, and you know, that type of stuff. So I did my mommy thing. But the only thing I mentioned was that, you know, I didn't like, I could actually tell, being a somewhat amateur, I could tell that she had been reconstructed in her neck. And come to find out, the artist that made this baby informed me that she had actually, when she sold her to the first mommy, the lady took some, redid her as far as the stuffing, I guess, and because she didn't like the way she laid as far as her head, I guess, maybe. I don't really know. But anyway, I could tell that someone had actually opened the doll up, took off her head and readjusted, and then put her head back on. I could tell, because a professional artist would not do what was done on this baby, which is, and no reflection on the mommy that had her before, because the thought of taking off her head just freaks me out. I mean, it's like, oh my God, I'm going to kill my baby. And I know she's just a doll again, but taking her head off just scares me to death. But I can tell that her head was taken off after the artist made her, because of the way there's like a crease in her cloth body over here on the side, and the joined plastic section there, that little thing that they run through, the little hem, is sticking out, and it's kind of sharp, and it's over here on the left side instead of like in the middle. And there's a sponged up piece of material right here where they kind of crunched it up, and her head flops like back really bad, as you can see. But my main concern wasn't so much that her head flopped, but I wanted to know what was inside of her. I guess because I have a friend named Tiffany who has a toddler baby, and her baby is full of sand. And it scared me, because I thought, oh my God, this baby is so heavy, and she's probably full of sand, just like my other friend's baby. But I don't know why I thought that. So I questioned the artist, and I'm sure it was a little bit offensive to her, although I was very nice in how I approached it. And she was also very gracious in her response to me. And she told me, no, by any means, I do not use grit or pebbles or rocks or whatever. So she is filled with fiberfill, polyfiberfill, pellets, and I thought she said some glass beads as well. So that eased my mind quite a bit. So I just wanted to make that correction that Miss, let me, Lord have mercy, I can't remember her name, saved my life. She actually gave me her phone number, and she told me, she said, if you take her head off, or if you call me, I will help you. And, oh my goodness, got another message. Anyway, this lady that sent her to me, Miss Deets, I believe I said. Oh dear. I've got all this mess going on here. Let me see. Yeah, Miss Deets. Sorry, guys. She actually gave me her phone number, and she encouraged me to call her. So anyway, I'm gonna see about doing that. I don't know. I may. Gosh, I'm gonna take her head off, and I am going to. And she told me what to do, not step by step, but I mean common sense dictates what needs to be done. But she also told me, you know, when I go to fix her head or her body, she told me what to do. Gave me a couple steps, but she also encouraged me to call her. So I definitely wanted to get back online real quick and let everybody know that this doll, or this baby girl, my little Kaydyn Bailey, is an angel, and she's perfect, and she's a big girl, and I love her. And even though her head flops a lot and everything, that's fine with me, because I know I'm going to fix her. Mwah! And but I did promise that I would do another review on this baby, and let everybody know that Miss Deets does an excellent job, and she does not put grit in her babies or rocks or whatever, you know. So she's a very trustworthy artist, and she did an excellent job. Look at her, isn't she cute? I wish y'all could really see her up close. Let's see if I can move her up close where y'all can see. Isn't she adorable? I love her. I love my grandbabies more, but I just love these babies. They give me such a sense of peace, such a sense of, I don't know, motherly instinct, I guess you could say. I don't guess I'm ever going to outgrow that maternal. But isn't she sweet? Look at her. Look at her. She's so cute. She's just got on this beautiful little outfit. It's actually a little sleeper. The girls were dressed for the 4th of July, but I went ahead and took them out of the outfits they had on so we could kind of get more comfortable. So when mommy goes to rock them at night, they'll be more comfortable. But anyway, I'm going to eventually fix her, but I've just got to get up the courage to do it. And her hair is just beautiful. She has on little earrings. She's just perfect, and I got such a good deal. Her hair is so soft. I just love her. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that Miss Deets is very conscientious about her work, and she is willing to contact you if you happen to get in touch with her on Facebook. And like I said, I bought this baby secondhand, and so I did have some concerns, but I think eventually she will be fixed, and it wouldn't be very cost-worthy for me to try and get her fixed by mailing the baby out. I do have a boo-boo baby that I may send to my friend who is known as Pammy's Reborn Babies. Her name is Pamela Barhona, I think is how you say her last name. She has done several babies for me, and I think eventually I may send one of my babies to her to get repaired. But that'll have to be something I'm going to do in the future, because I am still buying. I just finished paying off Loveland with Pammy's Reborn Nursery, and I also have another baby that she has done, the Danny, which can be a boy or a girl. Beautiful baby. And I'll be paying installments on him. Now Loveland's paid for. It's taken me forever to pay for her, but she's finally paid for. And then I'm going to get my last baby, Danny. And then I'm not going to order any more babies for a little while. And when I do, I'm going to get a biracial baby. And she definitely has to be perfect. Now the doll or the baby that I want to send to Pammy is a biracial, and she is a mess. But I love her to death, and I know she's got a lot of potential. Everything about her is perfect as far as her legs and her hands and her face. She just needs a little extra stuffing, and she needs a little touch up on her paint. Her lips are beautiful. She's losing some of her paint. I don't know who had her. They did not take very good care of her. Now the girl that I bought her from also purchased her secondhand, so it's not her fault that the baby was in bad shape. She was just a boo-boo baby that she purchased, but I'm glad I've got her, and I'm going to send her off eventually maybe to Pammy, depending on what it's going to cost to get her fixed. But anyway, I wanted to make a correction about my little Kaydyn Bailey, so everybody could see and understand that I kind of jumped to conclusions. I was a little bit disappointed at first when I got her, but now that I've interacted with her more, and spent some time with her and worked with her, like anything, your babies, you have to kind of learn to fall in love with them. Sometimes they're not perfect, and you have to learn to fall in love with them. And just try to manipulate. But you see how her head does? See, I can't deal with that. I hate that. That's just too much flop. Now, if she was a tiny, tiny newborn baby, that would be perfect. She'd be perfect. But because she's bigger and she's like a toddler, this just does not go over well. And this is not the artist that did this. This is the lady who pre-owned her, and and she's a sweet lady, don't get me wrong, but for whatever reason, she wanted her to have a really floppy head. So, but my preference is that she can sit up a little bit better, so I can put her in a high chair and that type of thing. So anyway, so just wanted to refresh on her and let y'all know I do love her, and she has a minor flaw that's going to be easily fixed. Thanks. Bye.